Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita. Welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. Today's video is my Christmas wish list, okay? We in the fragrance community, the wish list is ongoing, okay? As soon as we get one off the wish list, we're adding another. All right, so I'm just going to go into detail about what I want Santa to get me. So if that sounds like something you would like to hear more about, then just keep watching. So this is going to be divided into three categories. We've got the discontinued gems. I don't know what it is lately. I've just been on a discontinued kick, okay? If it's discontinued, I'll probably want it. The next category is going to be sampled in love. I'm always testing fragrances, of course, and I found a few that I think are full bottle worthy, so I need them. They're on the wish list. And then thirdly are going to be blind buys. I've got a few on there, and we're just gonna, roll the dice and get those into the collection. All right, so I'm gonna be looking down at my phone a bit at Fragrantica because I do want to share some of the notes with you. Okay, so the first one on the discontinued list is Miss Dior CHERIE. I don't know what it is about this popcorn note that people keep going on and on about, but I just want to try it. I feel like every time someone mentions Miss Dior CHERIE, they speak so fondly of it. It just sounds like a very unique fragrance, and I am so head over heels for Miss Dior, the 2017 version. I would just love to have the CHERIE in my collection. And I mean, do you see the prices they have on Mercari for these freaking bottles of discontinued perfumes? It's ridiculous. Anyway, but the notes to that particular fragrance are, so the top notes of this fragrance is cherry, strawberry, and apple, and mandarin orange. Then in the middle notes, you've got popcorn, caramel, rose, jasmine, and violet. And then the base notes, you have patchouli, musk, and amber. I think it sounds interesting, and I don't know, have you tried it? Have you ever smelled it? Let me know in the comments below, because this is on my radar, and I'm not gonna pay an outrageous amount for it, but it's on the wish list. So y'all pray for me. Hopefully I can get one at a reasonable price, because they are just really, like, the prices are just going higher and higher on this particular fragrance. Okay, so the next one on the list, speaking of jacked up prices, when I tell you this thing is going for $700-800, excuse me. I think when it was around it was like $200. Now it's $700. But this is Guerlain's Gourmand Cocaine. Look, I am a Guerlain lover. I think this is like the house I'm going to be an avid collector of, because I'm just obsessed with everything I smell from that house. I need Gourmand Cocaine in my collection, okay? I need it. So if there is anyone out there who is willing to let go of a bottle for a reasonable amount, let me know, because I can't do $700. I can't do it. Let me read you the notes. Okay, so the notes for Elixir Charnel Gourmand Cocaine are dark chocolate, got cacao, rum, vanilla, spices, rose, and pepper. It sounds divine. Now I know somebody watching has that fragrance, or they've at least smelled it. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on it, because it sounds amazing, and every time I see someone on YouTube talking about it, it just makes me want it that much more. So hopefully I can get my hands on a bottle of it. Okay, now the next one on the list is Armani Code Satin. Now this one is supposed to be a bit of a gourmand take on the original Armani Code. I sampled the original Armani Code. On paper, it smelled great. And then when I got it home and I wore it and tested it on my skin, I wasn't a fan. It just was very basic smelling, very just everyday average designer orange blossom and it was a little scratchy. Like, it was a no. I ended up taking that one back. But I am really interested in the satin version. And this is, ooh, it's going for quite a bit on the open markets. And I'm definitely not overpaying for that. So if I can get it for around 100, 150, I'll do it. But it is on the list because I hear that is actually one of the better ones from that line. So I'm very interested to see how that one smells. Now, the next one on the list is Armani C Le Parfum. Now, I've smelled the original. I'm just looking up the notes here. Pardon me while I look down. I've smelled the original. It's cute. Like a fruity champagne type of feel. I get it. But it was just a little too, like, it was just too basic. It just smelled like every other designer fragrance. It didn't wow me. Like, for me to get a designer fragrance, it's gotta be like, I have to love it. Like, it can't smell like, we're gonna get into like a whole video of things I think are overhyped. That's coming next in Vlogmas, but I don't want to digress. I need it to wow me, okay? I gotta be wowed in some way before I take that thing home. I go into Sephora. Every time I'm in Sephora, I go down, I smell everything. And when I tell you I leave out empty-handed, every time I leave out empty-handed, it's sad, but I don't know. But anyway. So the notes of C Le Parfum just sound so much more intriguing and so much better than the original. So this one is top notes of blackcurrant and bergamot. The middle notes are incense, osmanthus, and jasmine. Y'all know how I feel about incense, okay? That note is just, it's my weak spot, okay? Throw a little bit of incense in there, I'm probably gonna think it's magnificent. Then in the base, you have amber, benzoin, vanilla, and patchouli. Beautiful base notes, okay? The middle notes is probably what's gonna get me. I think this is going to be a beautiful fragrance. Now, I've heard some people compare the intense to this particular version. I don't know. Have you smelled both? If so, let me know in the comments below. Is it worth to just go ahead and get the intense version of C? Or should I spring for the Le Parfum because I feel the most excited about this one. I do want one from the C line, but I just wasn't a big fan of the original. I have a travel size of the, whatever the red one is, the Passion, but I think I wore it once and it's been just collecting dust ever since. I'm not impressed with that one either. It just smells like everyday average designer perfume. So C Le Parfum is the one on the to buy list. Okay, the next category is the sampled and loved. The Tocca line is just wowing me. I love those fragrances and they're at a great price point. Florence is the next one that I want to add to my collection. I have Stella. Stella has my whole heart. That blood orange beauty is, it is everything, okay? It came in and just took over and the dent in that bottle. Let me just pause you and show you the dent in Stella. Okay, I'm back. Stella has been in my house for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 weeks at the most. A fourth of the bottle is gone. A fourth of the bottle is gone. And do you know how many fragrances I would like rotate? Like, I am obsessed with this scent. So I happened to be in Sephora and I smelled Florence. Florence is so gorgeous. It is a flower bomb. Now that is a flower bomb. Flower bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Yeah, okay. You know, whatever. But this Florence it blew me away. I have to have it. Let me find you the notes. Okay, so Florence has top notes of pear, apple, bergamot, grapefruit leaf, and in the middle note, it has gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, violet leaf, and iris. And in the base, it's musk and white wood. So this is just this beautiful, like, white floral, but it's accented with these beautiful like fruits at the top, and then it's got the right amount of musk and these white woods, and it just comes together in the most amazing way. I wish that y'all had told me about this Tocca house so long ago, because I feel like I'm really missing out. This brand is, it's almost like this old vintage English feminine luxe. Like, that is the vibe I get from that house. And yeah, I'm gonna be like definitely adding 3 or 4 of those into my collection. Okay, now the next one I have a bigger decant of, and that decant is about done. I had it in my royalty scent subscription, and it is Jasmine Rouge by Tom Ford. That is a beautiful, super sexy jasmine. It opens with these like spices and I think a couple citruses at the top, but it is a jasmine balm, and it is so smooth and it's so dark and it's sexy, and I love it. Okay, I can't do Alien. I cannot do it. It's too much, and it's almost like that fragrance is trying too hard. Like, it's going deep. And I know it's super polarizing, but I'm on the end of the pole where I can't do it. No ma'am, no ham, no Sam. But this Jasmine Rouge is gorgeous. I feel like you can wear that anywhere. It's not going to be off-putting. It's going to give you all the beautiful jasmine vibes. And I mean, I feel like that's a crowd-pleasing one, but it's a little different, you know? So yes, Jasmine Rouge by Tom Ford is, I think it's actually next on the list. That is the next to buy. I think that's a stunner, and I have to have a full bottle. All right, the next one on the list is Love Mimosa by Amouage. I have been sampling so many Amouage scents, and I want to add one to my collection, but I just hadn't found a love yet. There's always like this one note in their fragrances. It's not the same note. It's just everything is going good, and then it's like all of a sudden when it dries down, it's like one note will creep up and just do some weird stuff on my skin. I don't know. This one, Love Mimosa, oh my goodness. I love it. I love that scent. I'm like, do I need to start smelling all the mimosas? Because I don't think I have anything in my collection with a prominent mimosa note. And I need to start getting my nose on a lot more mimosa fragrances because it smells gorgeous. And then this particular fragrance is a very full, robust, like almost kind of a thick, heavy floral, if that makes any sense. It is gorgeous, and yeah, every time I sample it and wear it on my skin, I'm like, I really need this. So that is going to be probably my first Amouage purchase. I do want to sample Love Tuberose first before I make my final decision. I have never smelled that one, but that seems to be like a favorite of the house, Love Tuberose. So I'm going to sample that one, and then I'll make up my mind which Amouage I'm going to go with. So yes, the next one on the list is Rose CHERIE. I have sampled this, and when I tell you I'm holding on to dear life for that last little bit of sample. It is a 2021 release. It is a 2021 release from the Arts and Materials collection of Guerlain, and it is such a beautiful rose scent. Oh my God, it blew me away. Like, it's rose, but there is just something a little tart, tangy in a good way, but it's fresh. It is so, like, the performance is gorgeous. You know, it performs better than most roses, and it just does something really beautiful on my skin. So I really need to have that in my collection. I missed the opportunity to get it at a great price, I think like $250. Why didn't I just buy it? I have been wanting this fragrance for months, and now I'm looking at paying full price, which is like $360 on the Guerlain website. Hopefully I can come back up on a sale or something, because I should have just gotten it when I had the opportunity to get it at $250, but what do you do? But it's definitely one on the wish list, and I pray to God that Santa comes through on that one. Okay, so the last 3 are going to be blind buys. Over the Chocolate Shop, I don't think I can go wrong with that one. This one has like really dark chocolate. It's got dark, deep coffee. I think there may be like a rum note or something in there. But it just sounds like a stunner, a winner. Like there's nothing they mentioned in that fragrance. I think there's like praline and a nut or something like that in there as well. I can't not like this scent, I don't think. To my understanding, it's not going to be one that's like overly sweet or too cloying, nothing like that. But just a dark, you know, chocolatey coffee scent. And I can always use another gourmand. I mean, hello. But I think that one will be a good addition to my collection. I have roses, I have chocolate greedy, but that's really like the only like straight up chocolate that I have. And I feel like I'm missing out. Like I need more chocolates. Give me all the chocolates. So that is the next one I will probably be adding to the collection. Okay, Starry Nights by Montal is the next one. Should I get my nose on it first or should I just buy it? I don't know. I was looking at Miss Spicy Looks video and I feel like I just need to buy it. Drop me a comment below. Am I wrong or am I right? Should I just go ahead and buy the dang thing? I hear nothing but good things about Starry Night. Like it's like citrusy, it's kind of fresh, it's got some florals, but it's like it fills a room. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have any citruses or freshies that fill a room. So, I mean, if anybody's gonna, you know, figure out a way to do it, it's gonna be Montal, honey. So definitely want to get my hands on that one, Starry Nights by Montal. Right, and the last one is the Blanc, and this is by Solar Notes of Paris. I got a perfume from Solar Notes just off of a whim. I happened to read an article on Fragrantica about the house, and I purchased Tonka. The only note in this perfume listed is tonka bean. I don't know if there's more going on in the fragrance other than tonka bean. I'm sure it is, but this particular house, what they do is they take a single note and they highlight the heck out of it within that particular fragrance. So the tonka one was beautiful and the price was unbelievable. This thing is like $20 on Amazon. $20. And it projects, it lasts on the skin, and it smells beautiful. So if you can imagine, if you're a tonka bean lover and you want to amp up the tonka bean in a fragrance, how beautiful that's going to layer with the stuff you already have in your collection. Wear it on its own, it smells amazing. But I'm getting all into the tonka. I already have that one. Let's get back to wish list. I want the Blanc because I don't have any tea fragrances. This is a white tea scent, and I feel like I'll be able to figure out this whole white tea vibe, whether if I like it or not, with this particular fragrance at a very affordable price. So that is what is on the list. There are a few other notes in this particular one. Let me look it up. Okay, so the Blanc has main accords of citrus, it's aromatic, it's green, it's musky, fresh, spicy, floral, fresh, herbal, soft, spicy, and warm spicy. So it has top notes of bergamot and cardamom. Then the middle notes are white tea and sage. Base notes are white musk and osmanthus. I think that is going to smell quite beautiful. And you know what? Whether it goes good or it goes bad, it's not gonna hurt me financially. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug on the Blanc. That is the video for today, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Vlogmas. Be sure to check back in every day this month for videos. Well, I'm trying, y'all. This is like within my first week and a half of Vlogmas, and I'm about to die. Like, this Vlogmas stuff is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the meek. I'm getting too old for this kind of stuff. Like, seriously, what was I thinking? But anyway, I am so fortunate and grateful that you guys have been tuning in with me regardless. So listen, I hope that you are subscribed to the channel. If you are not, please take this opportunity to subscribe. Make sure the notifications are turned on. And you know what? If you found any value in this content, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, as it does help my channel to grow. all of the fragrances mentioned will be linked below, maybe except for the discontinued ones, because I can't, you know, I don't know where. I'm trying to find them, so I don't know how I'm gonna help you find them. Anyway, all right, so that is it, you guys. I will see you on the next one, and I hope that you will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. Vlogmas. See ya.